The Duchess of Cambridge is continuing to feel better, and she and the Duke are immensely grateful for the good wishes they have received. That's according to St James's Palace tonight. Kate is being treated for a severe form of morning sickness. Well, this afternoon the government confirmed that a new law will be passed soon ensuring that their baby will be third in line to the throne, regardless of whether it's a boy or a girl. Our royal correspondent Nicholas Witchell has this report.
It is an essentially private moment being played out very publicly. William joined his wife at her bedside. The hospital said absolutely nothing. Yet in the street outside, there is an international news media in overdrive.
We saw Prince William arrive here.
Could it be twins?
What few facts there are having to go a very long way.
One of the world's most eagerly awaited pregnancies has been confirmed.
From one side of the globe to the other, this pregnancy is headline news.
Prince William and Kate Middleton. Prince William just arriving at Kate's bedside after their huge announcement that a royal heir is on the way.
At a rather more stately pace at Buckingham Palace, the Queen was doing what she always does, carrying on with business as usual. Today it was an investiture. Privately, though, she will be being kept in touch by William about Kate's condition. One important piece of news for the couple today: the government confirmed that it will be moving quickly to pass a law ensuring that if their first child is a girl, she will definitely be third in line to the throne. She will not be passed over by any younger brother.
The old-fashioned rules where only a boy could become a king, and that if his eldest sister was not allowed to, those rules are going to be swept aside. And I think that's a change, if you like, an updating of the rules that many people would welcome.
Back at the hospital, royal gynecologists Alan Farthing on the left here and Marcus Setchell were spotted. They're leading the treatment of the acute nausea that Kate is experiencing. Others who've had the same condition say it can be extremely debilitating.
It's one of the worst things I've ever gone through, bar none. I think it puts your bodies through limits you never thought you had. I felt there were times when I felt like my body had been poisoned.
So for William, but most particularly for Kate, these are testing days, but they will know that they have the support of their families, of each other, and of millions of people whom they've never met. Nicholas Witchell, BBC News, at the King Edward VII Hospital.
Well, let's go live to our royal correspondent Daniela Relf, who's at the King Edward VII Hospital in central London for us this evening. Daniela, evening to you. Any more information at all on the condition of the Duchess?
Well, it had been very quiet all day. We'd heard nothing from St James's Palace, but at 6:10 this evening they did release a statement giving a little bit more detail on her condition. Probably easier if I just read you what they said. The statement from a spokesman for the couple from St James's Palace read: "The Duchess of Cambridge is continuing to feel better. She and the Duke are immensely grateful for the good wishes they have received. She will remain in hospital at present and will continue to be treated for hyperemesis gravidarum, that acute morning sickness that she's suffering from." So not an awful lot of detail, but it is the first update on her condition that we have had since she was admitted to hospital here in central London yesterday. And a sense perhaps that things are stabilising and she is beginning to feel a little bit better in these early stages of her pregnancy. And also a little earlier on this evening as well, we saw her husband, the Duke of Cambridge, leaving the hospital here. He had spent around 6 hours or so at his wife's bedside today with her here in the hospital. And I have to say, just looking at how he was and his demeanour as he left, he smiled a little and he looked a little bit more relaxed than he had done when we saw him yesterday and even when he arrived this morning. So I think that the mood music seems to be at the moment that things are improving, but it is still felt that this is the best place for her, the King Edward VII Hospital here, and she clearly is going to remain here till she has stabilised further.
Daniela, many thanks indeed. Daniela Relf there, our royal correspondent with the latest.